Hey guys, welcome to my game pickups for the month of May. Let's get to the games. Starting out the month is my final Switch game I'm going to be purchasing physically. That is the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Now, this is from the people that made Danganronpa. It has the same art style, so I'm assuming it's from the same people. And I really wanted to get this as my last Switch game, and so far I'm true to my word and I haven't bought a single Switch physical game since I bought this. So that was the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Days Gone Remastered. So this is the PS4 version because there is no physical PS5 version of the remaster. And I did do the $10 free or the $10 upgrade for this game because I am not going to spend $50 on the remaster straight up. And since I have the disc for the original game, might as well utilize that. It is a good game. It could have been better, and it sucks that they will never get another try at a sequel. So that was Days Gone Remastered. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So this is the Asia English version that you can get through PlayAsia. I bought this at one of my local game stores here in my state. And I wasn't initially going to buy a physical copy of this game. I was pretty much just okay with having the digital copy. But when I went to this game store, they had this there and I was like, hey, might as well. I do really like the game. So that was Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Clock Tower Rewind. I bought it at the same store on the same day. And this is like a horror game, survival game, I think. I've heard of it before, but I never played it. And this is the Asia English edition, not the limited run version that you can get. So that was Clock Tower Rewind. Doom: The Dark Ages, highly anticipated game for me, and it is a decent game. You know, if you like Doom, you're more than likely going to like this game, but I do prefer the 2016 game and Eternal over this one. But the chainsaw, or not the chainsaw, well, it is kind of like a chainsaw. The shield is really cool to use and makes me feel like Captain America. So that was Doom: The Dark Ages. Rage 2. So I have played this game when it originally released a couple years ago, and I really did enjoy it. It was fun. I had fun going through the open world and stuff. It reminded me a lot of Mad Max, but I don't think this game is as good as that game. But I had my fun with it, and I wanted to own a copy of the game again and replay it again eventually. And this was only $5, by the way. So there we go. That was Rage 2. The Walking Dead Saint and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution. This is the Payback Edition. So this was actually $15 because GameStop had a sale for a bunch of games, and this was one of them. And I do have a PSVR 2, and this is the one of two physical games I have for the PSVR 2. And this game was supposed to come with a standard case, but it didn't come with it for some reason. It just came with the steelbook, but the game's in there, so that's good. So that was The Walking Dead Saint and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution Payback Edition. Here we have Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. This is the deluxe edition or whatever. And I did not pay that price. This was $30. And I know this was a very controversial addition to the franchise. And for $30, I'm willing to give it a try because I was thinking about getting the standard edition of this game pre-owned for I think like $60. But hey, $30 for the deluxe edition, I am cool with that. So that was Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown Deluxe Edition. Here we have the Plucky Squire. So this was not on sale at GameStop, but I did wanted to own a copy of this game. And this reminds me a lot of like Cuphead. Like, even though it's a similar art style, but it's just the charm of it looks very similar to that game. And yeah, unfortunately this is GameStop new, which means it's gutted, and I was given the display copy. But luckily the disc is fine. So that was the Plucky Squire. Here we have Gris, or Grease, however you want to pronounce it. So I have played this game originally on PlayStation 4. I did enjoy it, but it was a game I wasn't going to really miss when I got rid of it. The reason I got the physical copy of this again, but for PlayStation 5, is because I do want to replay it, and I did like it, but I don't know, it was just there, and I was like, sure, I'll buy it again, but this time I'm going to keep it for sure. So that was Gris. Here we have Neva. So this is a spiritual successor or a sequel to Gris. I am not sure. The art style is practically the same, and I got this and Gris at the same store at GameStop. And since I got Gris, I was like, might as well get this sequel slash spiritual successor, I guess. So that was Neva. Here's the Caligula Effect 2. So this was part of that massive GameStop clearance sale. And I don't have the first one, but you know, for 15 bucks, this is a JRPG, so you know, I have enough interest to where I was, you know, justified on getting it. And yeah, I'm not planning on picking up the first game. I'm fine with just owning the second game. So that was the Caligula Effect 2. And the last game from that sale is this game called Clash Artifacts of Chaos Xeno Edition. And the art style is literally why I picked this up. It looks so cel shaded and unique, and it looks like it can just be like mindless fun. And for 15 bucks, you know, I'm willing to give it a shot. So here we go on the inside. Hopefully I do like it, and look at this ridiculous sticker. So that was Clash Artifacts of Chaos Xeno Edition. Here's Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I wanted to own a physical copy of the first one for a while now, since I played the second game and loved that game. But unfortunately I was not able to find a copy on PS4. I did manage to find a physical copy of this game with the Royal Edition on Switch. But since I've made the decision to halt buying Switch 1 games for good, I did not pick that version up. I found this version at the same store, so you know, it works out. It is on Xbox One, but you know, it's fine. It's a physical copy of the game. Like I've mentioned before, I love the sequel, and it'll probably be difficult to go back to this one after I played the sequel, but I do want to play it eventually. And I'm glad I own a physical copy of the game nonetheless, even if it's not the Royal Edition. Like, I just want to have the game. So that was Kingdom Come Deliverance. Here we have Drive Club. So this is, I believe, going to be my last PlayStation 4 game I'm ever going to buy for the system. Because I did want to get another game, but I don't think I'm going to go through with it and just have this one be the last one. Because I have pretty much everything I want on PlayStation 4. So yeah, I'm more than likely going to say that this is going to be the last PS4 game I'm ever going to buy. So that was Drive Club. Here we have Lego Horizon Adventures. So I wanted this game when it came out, but I did not want to pay the $60 for this Lego game. And luckily, with the days of play that PlayStation has every year, where they put their games on sale. This was on sale for $30. Unfortunately, the game came loose in the game case, so I had to open it up and put the disc back where it goes. So that was Lego Horizon Adventures. And last but not least is Disney Illusion Island, starring Mickey and Friends. So I have played this game on the Nintendo Switch because it released on the Switch first. And I did get rid of that version of the game because this version was coming out, and luckily my GameStop did have 2 copies in, even though nobody pre-ordered, so I was lucky that they had this. If not, I would have picked it up eventually, but yeah, that was Disney Illusion Island starring Mickey and Friends, which I do recommend, by the way. That was my game pickups for the month of May. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.